Alright, so we got the wheel off, and I'm just about going to take the wheel well liner out. Perfect. Now I'll have to try to get these cords and stuff hung up out of the way so they're out of my way. And I'll pop this out so I can easily get to the turbo, which is right there. But as you can see, when you take the wheel well liner out, there's so much space in there. But I'll have to get down in there, undo these nuts right here on the downpipe, and then once I undo them from both sides, I can push the whole downpipe and it just scoots back about 1.5 inches. It gives me room to get the turbo, to get these the turbo off, because these nuts, or sorry, these bolts come and they stick out all the way to there. So that's how we're gonna do it. All right, so here's the stage 2 turbo. And as you can see this big lip right there? Well, if you come over here, check out the stage 4 turbo. There is no lip. So it's kind of hard to tell, but stage 4 turbo is a lot bigger. And look at that brand new core, beautiful. And then the turbine is a lot larger than the little turbine in there. A lot larger. So I'm laying under here underneath the truck. Here's obviously the hub right here where the front tire is going to be. If I look up here, there's the turbo, and these nuts for the downpipe, and the other one you can't even see it, are extremely hard to get to, especially this one though. You can see them both right there, 1, 2, but that one right there especially is, I mean, you gotta use just a tiny little thing to get in there, and it's so tight. Alright, so I'm draining the coolant right now. I've just got this big container. I'm going to try to save all the coolant I can. And I just got this little hose hooked up to the bottom of the coolant tank, and it makes it so much easier instead of just like running down and making a complete mess of everything. So much easier. And I'm saving my coolant. The coolant's actually quite expensive, like $40 a gallon or something, so I'm going to save all of it that I can. I'm going to lose quite a bit, well, at least everything that's in the engine, or in the block and stuff. I'm going to lose a bunch when I undo the coolant lines from the turbo. I just have a trash can lid to catch all that. But I saved probably a gallon or so by draining it. So I guess the next step is going to be to start unbolting the lines from the core of the turbo right here and underneath there and up above. So that's the next step. What a mess. That's always a mess. Just awesome. I hate this part. It's the part I hate the most. Just nasty. Alright, so I've got the turbo is off of the cylinder head. Now, next what I'm going to do is I'm going to put new turbo studs in there. I've got 2 of them. So there's one that goes right here, and one that goes there, but I'm not going to put it in yet because this line right here hooks into the turbo and it's in the way of the screw, which is on the other side over here. So I'm not going to put it in yet. Whoops, just dropped it. And then this bolt goes right here, down here, and bolts in and holds the turbo in there as well. So I'll screw that one stud in and then put the turbo gasket back in there, and then I'll hang the turbo on there and get everything buttoned up and set to go.